Hey, for a quick minute here, Jimmy, let's pretend we're on Big Noon Kickoff. Let's talk college football here. Right. Your guy, Bill Belichick, taking the job at North Carolina.
Don't you think it's strange the greatest coach in NFL history is not in the league?
Yes.
Well, he was available last year. Nobody offered a job. There was no guarantee he was going to get a job this year. Now, of all the coaches I've ever known, he loves coaching football. He loves putting together an organization and a team. And North Carolina gave him that opportunity. You know, he's able to bring his people in, very little interference. And then on top of that, I think he's happy doing it. He's going to be there for a long time. And Jay, just like he said in his press conference, I didn't come here to leave.
Yeah, Jimmy, if I can jump in real quick, if he ends up changing his mind, his buyout goes from $10 million up until June 1st and then drops June 1st to $1 million. So that takes him out of this hiring cycle, but opens him up for next year if he changes his mind.
All right, let's get back to the NFL, Jay. A big story around the league this year, or this week rather, is the Eagles. Brandon Graham, who's out with an injury, kind of stirred it up a little bit with comments on his radio show talking about the relationship between A.J. Brown and Jalen Hurts. What happened inside the facility?
They nipped it in the butt real quick. They were in a team meeting. A.J. and Jalen got up, dapped each other up, and said, we're good. I want to make sure everyone knows we're good. But Brandon Graham then got up, and he apologized to the entire team collectively, but he also went off and apologized individually, saying, man, I'm really sorry that I was a distraction this week.
We're going to talk more about that a little bit later on, but, of course, they've got the big game on Fox today against the Steelers. Right. How did Russell Wilson kind of turn things around there after getting the job?
Yeah, you know, when you talk to Mike Tomlin exactly about that, said, I credit Arthur Smith an awful lot here, because Arthur Smith invested time, one-on-one time, with Russell Wilson that people normally don't. And when I said, what are we talking time here? He said on Friday, everybody's gone by 2. He's there till 7 o'clock, and that's an everyday thing between the two of them. It got Russell to buy into Steelers football.
And one of the more unusual situations we've ever seen happen Thursday night, Devondre Campbell refused to go into the game for the 49ers. What really happened down there?
Okay, well, first let me tell you, the 49ers are trying to suspend him. They're working with the league office to see what's the max they can do. And even if he wanted to come and apologize and come back, players don't want it. But you're asking what happened behind the scenes. They started seeing about the second quarter, he was refusing to go in. So John Lynch actually went down there in the fourth quarter and confronted him on saying, you don't want to go in the game. You're refusing. Yes, it was Lynch who sent him in the locker room. By the way, I got players who called me after and said, hey, we've heard you talk about this alter ego of John Lynch, this 47 Red character. Man, we saw it. That dude is crazy. Oh, they all saw it firsthand.
I've seen it. I've seen it firsthand. You don't want 47 Red. You want John Lynch.
Don't. That's exactly right.
You're telling me that a guy refuses to go into the game when the coach says go in, and he says no, and you can't suspend him without going through all this red tape.
Well, how much they could suspend him, because they don't want to just sit there and give him one game. They'd love to give him 3 games, but there's certain rules.
Why not get rid of him?
Because then he can get paid by somebody else.
If you cut him, you have to pay him the rest of the year.
And he would benefit more than if you suspend him and he doesn't get paid.
How you do that to your teammates?
Yeah.
That's my problem.
All right, thank you.